Happy holidays. We're getting close to the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice. So that's so powerful coming up. Gimme Shelter. It's time for retreat. It's time to hibernate. The day is so short. There's more darkness at night. Hint. Go within. Find a happy place. Light a fire of sacred remembrance of who you are and whose you are and what everything really is. So filled with light, so filled with heavenly peace, so filled with joy. Good tidings all the time. Doesn't matter what religion you are or aren't. It doesn't matter anything. If your mind makes it matter, you're just going to get madder. So we don't want to have anything matter. We want more to be, snuggled into our soul. Seek refuge in the soul, in your essence, in the truth of you. Hibernate there. Spend some amazing time. Quiet moments, communing, sharing your heart, sharing your light, finding some soul comfort, finding some peace of mind in the quiet and stillness of these short days and this holy time of year when the veils are thinning. The veil is thinning this time of year. The holy ones get very close to you and me. If we can settle down just a little bit. It's not summer. It's not restless activity this time of year. It's more of silence. It's more stillness. It's more peace. It's more time with the truth. Any moment or two or moments strung together like a string of pearls. Time out this time of year will benefit not only you, but your family and friends, including our world. Love wants to love you especially. Love wants you. It always wants you, but it gives extra gifts out this time of year. Have you noticed that people are generally a little more uplifted, a little kinder, a little more willing to smile? Lend a hand. Oh, we are all such good. We are all so good underneath. We are so good on the surface too. We are so magnificent. Oh my gosh. So let's celebrate the quiet and the peace. Let's visualize and imagine how close that which you're really looking for is. It's right within. Just settle down a little bit. Open your heart and mind a little bit. Have one positive thought to kickstart the heart. And off we go. And then share just who you are as you are today. If it's not a good day, if you're not feeling good, you can still share that with the love that loves you. It wants to hear all about it. It wants you to get it off your chest. It actually wants you to hand it over to love. It actually wants you to cremate it by handing it over to love, because it cremates it out of existence. If you love something long enough, you'll discover its secret. And love, healing is the application of love to the parts that hurt. So if we love that which hurts us, but we'll love it out of existence. It no longer will hurt us. It no longer will disturb you. It will no longer bring you down. It will no longer make today just like another day where you're not really happy on the inside like a little kid, or you're not really skipping. Excuse me. I'm not saying that we need to be skipping and really happy. I'm just saying that these are the soul of you. These qualities are all in your one beautiful soul. You are all the beautiful soul qualities, and I'm just suggesting we take a little time, hibernate, and seek refuge in our soul this glorious time of winter, this glorious time of short days, this glorious time of winter solstice, and the holy days and the holidays that are upon us. Oh my gosh. The veils are thinning. I feel you so near. Oh, that you is the love. It's the presence. It's the gift of life. It's the amazing grace. You decide who's near you right now. As long as we can boot out some of those thoughts, I know they're really near. They got you in a corner most of the time. They're operating you most of the time, so that's nearer than near. But I'm talking about something special, something that can make you feel better, something that can uplift you, something that can bring some peace of mind, and a reason for the season, a very holy reason. You know, making time to be holy is simply etching out time to go within and find and discover something a little deeper about yourself, a little more special about yourself, something that is sacred about yourself, because you are really, really holy. You are holy moly. You are holy cow, Batman. You are really, really sacred and holy. We all are, and everything really is. Every moment is precious. Every tick of a second that goes by is so precious. We need to really embrace the ticks. We need to really embrace the second, this moment, and realize how precious life is. This is the opportunity for this time of year. The veils are thinning. I feel you so near. My heart is open. Beloved, you are here. The veils are thinning. I feel you so near. My heart is open. Beloved, you are here. 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 The veils are thinning. I feel you so near. My heart is open. Beloved, you are here. 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 We are one. We are one. Beloved, we are one. We are one. We are one. We're one. We are one. We are one. Beloved, we are one. We are forever one. The veil is thinning. I feel so near. My heart is open. Beloved, you are here. 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 We are one. We are one. Beloved, we are one. We together, to get her, to get the divine love, to get the divine peace, to get the divine happiness, to build a sacred fire within us so that it actually just blazes with holy remembrance of awakening, of realizing how divine you are. Google some near-death experiences. They're all over the internet. Just NDE it. Read a few of those accounts, you know, from this suffering and from this pain when a soul departs and then embraced by the light and the peace and this union with a beloved, indescribable, instant relief, instant soul satisfaction, instant soul discovery, instant shelter of the ages. Give me shelter. Oh, a moment of peace of mind, a moment of contentment inside that soul of yours. Or just a break in nature today. A pause. Come home before you eat dinner. Sit in a very special place in your house and say thank you to the universe over and over and over again. When you see your loved one, thank them over and over and over and over again for being your friend, for putting up with you, for accepting you, more or less. Maybe it's all, they accept all of you. This is so the season. This is so the season of our incarnation. I'm not talking just about this winter season, this holy and holiday season, but I am it as well. But the season of your life, in this richest season, this short season of physical life, in a blink it's gone. Have we discovered something special? The only thing that we're going to take with us is love, my dear. That's it. How much love we have given, how much love we have received. That's it. And how much learning there is in all of our situation around love and around connection and around remembering that there is just one sublime, infinite presence that's inside everything, indestructible, unassailable, living presence, and we, as the gift of gifts, are part of that loving presence. Yes. Let your soul just resound. Yes. Let it affect your mind. Let it affect your desires. Let it affect all your plans. Let the yes of your soul, the yes of its oneness with Creator, the yes of its joy, the yes of its calling you to help it to be free, and let it take over the kingdom of your body, mind, and heart. Let it win the day. Let it be the one who's guiding you back home into deeper realizations within yourself of how beautiful and powerful you are and how wonderful everything is. Let it guide you to a greater passion for that closeness with Spirit, which will be that amazing grace which will help lift you from this realm and this veil of tears, and which is so fleeting and false, this temporarily kind of like a cheap residence. You know, this cheap residence, this place that we're living here, it's cheap because there's nothing permanent about it. There's nothing that's going to satisfy you, really. It is just a hostel. Planet Earth is just a hostel. And you know why you're at it? While we're kind of building this sacred fire and maybe just going into a little cremation ceremony of all our pain and suffering and our littleness and our bigotry and our angst and our worries and fears, why don't we let our brothers and sisters off the hook? Why don't we let them off the hook too? Oh, why can't we spread some good tidings to our brothers and sisters? Why do we have to make everyone seeming so wrong? Do we always need to be right in that kind of a dream delusion, that soap opera existence, that overacting, completely identified with a temporary part, which is really a gift? Your life is a gift. It is divine, and we take for granted, and we take with obsession this human part. Why can't we just have a big old sacred bonfire and just let all of our desires and our thoughts and feelings just burn? Burn in the seclusion of our own soul, taking refuge. Give me shelter. Give me some kind of shelter. Give me some kind of relief from the grief. Help me in this holy season of this incarnation to find a refuge in my meditation, in my prayer, in my contemplation, where I am stark naked and alone just with the one, bearing it all, sharing it all, my misery, my ups and downs, but at least a moment or two before this life is friggin' over, my dear, that you have a one-on-one with the beloved of your soul. You are my pole star. I'm talking about the beloved of our soul. Spirit-soul reunion. That's what we want to clink the glasses. This is when we're with our family and friends over the holiday season. Clink to the one that everyone really is, in disguise in them. You are my pole star. I follow you so near and far. You know, there's that one tradition, star in the east. Follow the star in the east. The east is the spiritual eye center. Follow that star. Star of wonder. Star of light. Star of beauty. Oh, so bright. Follow. Go within. Close your physical eyes to this dream delusion. Open up to the magic. As yesterday we talked about a wonderland of love. And just relax your face, cheeks, and tongues and body and to-dos. This is a time to have less to do. This is a time, I said earlier, to go on a retreat. Please carve it out after we have this love stream this morning. Please look at your calendar between now and Jan 1 and carve out some quality private time where you're going to look and search for that star in the east, where you're going to follow that star in the east till you realize that you are this divinity baby that is just awakened inside of you. You are the soul baby. And the whole universe is loving the soul baby of you. You. Yes, you. Who me? Yes, you. Who me? Yes, me. And you. Yes, you. So just inwardly imagine. Imagination wins over will, or your will and your desires for outer things every time. So have extreme, sacred, holy imagination, huh? You are my pole star. I follow you so near and far. You are my pole star. I follow you so near and far. I love you. You love me too. I love you. You love me too. In a relationship forever, wherever, in the oneness actually. So it's not even a relationship. You are even deeper than a relationship. The ultimate relationship, that there's a you and a me, even though your soul retains its beautiful individuality in the oneness, so you can feel like there is the you, beloved, and me, and I love you and you love me too. So we always will have forever and forever that going on. But isn't Christmas and the holidays and the holy days, isn't it, and Hanukkah, isn't it a special time too for romance, to romance in the highest sense where we see each other as special and we fall in love once again with each other because of the higher vibes. You just start to sense that, oh man, I just love connection. I just love to see the good in you. I love to see the twinkle in your eyes. I love to feel your heart, even if your heart is suffering. I love to see you as an immortal soul, even if this is your time to leave the body. I love you. I love you. I love you, the one who is in disguise in you as the one beloved of all of our hearts, in disguise and centered in each one of our hearts. And this is the pole star. You are my pole star. I'll follow you so near and far. You are my pole star. I'll follow you so near and far. I love you. You love me too. I love you. You love me too. I'll keep on loving and loving you. You keep on loving me. I'll keep on loving and loving you. You keep on loving and loving me. I love you. You love me too. I love you. You love me too. I'll keep on loving and loving you. You keep on loving me. I'll keep on loving and loving you. You keep on loving and loving me. I love you. You love me too. I love you. You love me too. I'll keep on loving and loving you. You keep on loving and loving me. I'll keep on loving and loving you. You keep on loving and loving me. I'll keep on loving and loving you. You keep on loving and loving me. I'll keep on loving and loving you. You keep on for all eternity, loving me and everything, always, no beginning, no end to us. How many lifetimes have we had getting fooled by our human wardrobe, our costumes, like a constant Halloween, nightmare, goblins, craziness, lifetimes, only now to begin to open up one eye and then the other eye and see and feel, intuit. Ah, we are indescribably loved and adored and worshipped. I mean, you think, oh, I gotta worship something, whatever. Are you friggin' kidding me? Start with being worshipped. And that's a bad word because people think it's weird. I gotta do something. You know? I gotta worship somebody or something. No, maybe adoration. How about just unconditionally loved? You are soul, unconditionally loved. Spirit, soul are what? You are temporarily thinking that there is a separation going on. You temporarily are believing that something is wrong. You very temporarily are believing that things aren't good. You temporarily are believing that you have the freedom to do anything that you want. That's fine too. But there's a big price tag that goes on that, and that's called suffering. That's called, not having any peace of mind. That's called discontentment, disillusionment, disappointment. So, why don't we go for the grand prize And focus at the star in the east, the spiritual eye. Keep your eye on the prize of this reunion of your soul with the infinite spirit. Why not? What a gift! What a gift! What a gift to all your 27,000 trillion cells, which are starving for some more light, starving for some more positivity, starving for love. What a gift to the citizens that comprise your physical body this holy season is to keep your eye on the prize. That will lift up your spirit, my dear. I promise you, a moment of positivity can change your day. A moment where you open your heart to the one beloved that is loving you indescribably right now can change your life for forever and forever. So welcome to the Love Force Revolution Love Streaming Live. Happy days are here again. Maya G, I bow to you, wishing you the deepest holy and holiday season ever, where you break your own record of quiet time inside your soul, where there is a shelter and a warm fireplace going with you and your one beloved, that you shatter your own records of downtime, of quiet time, of meditation time from now to January 1. We'll just have a little window, because January 1, we're going to break the whole thing wide open. On January 3rd, which is a Tuesday, we're going to start the Gita study with me, which is exactly this on steroids. It's this love stream on steroids. January 3rd, we start, Clark. We start the Gita study together January 3rd, okay? So what we're going to make sure that we have fueled ourselves, that we have lit so many friggin' candles on the inside of us, so that any kind of darkness that is there will just light one out if it blows out because of our restlessness, because of all the things we have planned and all the stuff we're going to eat and all the other and the shopping and the this and that. No worry, we'll light another and we'll light another and we'll light another. So I wish that on you, Maya. I, of course, want that for Marley, because that little Orion is ready to rock out of human limitations, rock out of buying into what everyone else is buying into this material world. Have baby Orion there at the Gita session on January 3rd. Every Tuesday, 7 a.m. streaming, so I won't be streaming on Twitch. All this information will come to you, but baby Orion will pick it up immediately, Marley love. We have got to go straight to the source of truth now. Soul and spirit, undivided attention, undivided relationship, undivided guidance, undivided love affair. No distractions of this world. It's Tinseltown. This world is Tinseltown. It's a gilded chariot. Everyone's going to go, ooh, 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 ooh. It's a total ruse. So we're not going to get pulled down into Tinseltown, this mortal life. Instead, we're going to find heaven within us. We're going to pull heaven down to this earth. We love ninjas are. All right, Clark, good morning. When I focus on the divine presence, I am being transformed. Yes, you are. You're already a soul. So let's remember that we already are transformation personified. Glorious, glorious soul. I'm a glorious soul. Magnificent love radiating my splendor to the whole wide world. May all be released that doesn't serve us to our highest good. This is my prayer. May there only be peace. Love, love is all that's real. Beautiful. Thank you for adding so much to the stream, Marley. And you too, Clark and Maya G. I love your message about winter love. Oh, it's a wonderland of love. Yesterday's Lovecast was. They're worth going back and watch. You know, over the holidays too. Have a little downtime and go to my YouTube, Love Force Revolution, my YouTube channel, and you know, on some of your downtime, we can relive the experience of the vibration that we have going on these love streams. I love it too. Yay, Clark, Ajayo. Love you, brother. Ship it, halabalas. Bless you all. Bless you, ship it. Big time. We're not messing around. We're not messing around. This is hibernation time this time of year. It's not summer, it's not spring, and it's not fall. Bears hibernate. We need to be a soul bear and go within to our soul. Seek refuge, shelter, give me shelter, as the Rolling Stones has a song. Give me shelter. We need to take shelter and give ourselves the break. The best break we've ever given ourselves from our own thinking mind, from our own restless desires, from our own convictions that we are screwed up and messed up and whatever, and our depressions. We need to cremate those things. We need to light a fire in our soul that cremates the negativity. Because isn't it going to be any day now, relatively, that we're cremated? Anyway? How can we not be practicing that? How can we not realize that this physical life is a hoax, that it's not the real deal? There's nobody going to get out of here alive, man. Right? And then you start feeling, as Mark Twain said, Chaucer is dead, Shakespeare is dead, and Homer is dead, and I'm not feeling so good myself. And we start feeling like, wow, something's going to happen to me. Well, yeah, it's going to happen to you. Your soul's going to slip out of this body. You ain't going to be identified with this body anymore. You're going to embrace by such a love and light. So that's all we're doing. We're practicing these Love Ninja Gita games. Coming soon, Ajayo. Jan 3rd, Bhagavad Gita, separate study with me. We're going into the heart of the matter, my brother. Soul hero, soul heroine. We're going to slash away the delusion of every thought, every emotion that disturbs our inner tranquility. We are going to practice self-mastery. Hello, could that possibly be the destiny of every human on this planet? It's so easy to say, oh, well, God is God, source is source, and that is great, I'm just a nothing. No, source is saying, excuse me, dear. I know you can do better because you are me. I know that, says Source to you. There's 2 feet of snow outside my house. I'm shivering like an alarm clock working overtime. But I've never felt warmer because of everyone. Ajayo, happy white holiday, my brother. Oh, well, it's the same old thing here where I'm in. It's about, in the high 60s. Mid-60s here in San Diego. Oh, well, have some of that warmth. I'll have a white Christmas, with some of your snow, Ajayo. Clark, when in meditation we open our hearts and become receptive to the divine loving arms that are holding us in the big hug. Woo! We open our hearts and become receptive to the divine loving arms that are holding us in a big hug. Woo! Seattle rocks! Yay, Clark! I'm glad you're up, Northern Cal, to help everyone up there remember they're in divine loving arms and a big hug. You don't have to say anything. Just stay there yourself. Because this whole transformation piece is about if we change ourselves, we change thousands. This is why I'm not so much about, going to all these outer causes and picketing or whatever, because I know that if I could deal with more positive thoughts today than I had yesterday, I'm helping thousands in this world. And one soul who truly loves, as the song goes, negates the hatred of millions. So this inner work, you have to trust your inner work. You have to trust that when you sit down for that meditation, which I hope by the time Jan 1 comes, it's not negotiable. Your sit-down time, your quiet time can't be negotiable, because every time your ego mind and your restless desires will tell you you have something better to do. No, we're going to sit. Strap yourself into that meditation chair, my dear, and open your heart and mind. And just go for quality moments, just maybe 2 moments, 2 minutes, but quality, all your heart, all your soul, screaming out to that divine beloved, screaming out to the universe that loves you so much that you are a part of. Just this sincerity, the sincerity and the passion, just 2 minutes. Next time, you might find that you have 3 minutes that you can sit a little longer. But we're going to have at least 1 minute, right? Sit still, don't move. Sit down and shut up. Open your heart and mind. Because now is the time to welcome love, my dear. Let's see, Liv, how many people called you crazy yet for your spirit of love? Many. And I am the first one to call myself crazy out of my mind. Out of my thinking mind. I am crazy for love. Thank you, Liv. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Go away. Call me anything you want. I'm not gonna. Love never ignores you, my dear. It's impossible. Hello, Righteous Gaming. Righteous Gaming. Send light to the northwest. Let our hearts be one with the source, and so it is. You got it. Now is the time to open our minds. Now is the time to leave our doubts behind. Oh, now is the time to open our hearts. Now is the time for love. Oh, now is the time to open our hearts and welcome, welcome love. Yeah. Now is the time to open our minds. Now is the time to leave our doubts behind. Oh, now is the time to open our hearts. Now is the time to love. Oh, now is the time to open our hearts and welcome, welcome love. Let's welcome love and peace back into our world. Let's welcome love and peace. Let's welcome love and peace back into our hearts. Let's welcome love and peace. Oh, now is the time to open our minds. Now is the time to leave our doubts behind. Oh, now is the time to open our hearts. So now is the time to love. Oh, now is the time to open our hearts and welcome, welcome love. Let's welcome love back into our hearts. Let's welcome love and peace. Let's welcome love and peace back into our world. Love and peace into our world. Let's welcome love and peace back into our hearts. Let's welcome love and peace. Let's welcome love and peace back into our world. Let's welcome love and peace into our world. One more round. Oh, now is the time to open our minds. Now is the time to leave our doubts behind. Oh, now is the time to open our hearts. Now is the time for love. Oh, now is the time to open our hearts and welcome, welcome love. Let's welcome love and peace back into our hearts. Let's welcome love and peace. Let's welcome love and peace back into our world. Love and peace into our world. Let's welcome love and peace back into our hearts. Let's welcome love and peace. Let's welcome love and peace back into our world. Love and peace into our world. Into our hearts, all hearts. Because the world is comprised of hearts. Whether it's a stone, it still has the heart of spirit in it. Whether it's a plant, it has the heart of spirit in it. Whether it's a fish in the deep blue sea, it has the heart of spirit. And of all the creation, the greatest is a human. Because we can wake up to the truth that in our heart, the one beloved of all that is, of every heart, resides. What a gift. We welcome that gift, don't we? We can welcome that gift for others that may not be interested in that right now. That's okay. Please take everyone off the hook. Please don't ever assume, ever, never, that you think you know why someone is the way they are. Excuse me. That is a never, ever. Release that one. Cremate that one. Let's take everyone off the hook. every mortal you know, off the hook, darling, because they're covered by the divine lover. They are in great shape. They are making the choices to go through what they need to do to go through. You are making all the choices. This is why your life is exactly the way it is, because you are choosing it to be this way. All right? So there's no one to blame. We'll let everyone off the hook this holy season and every day after for the rest of eternity, and we'll let the peace reign again in hearts and the love to sing out in hearts again. Happiness, joy, almost like heaven here on earth type of thing, which is the whole point, starting with you and me, that we can experience the heaven of who we are, whose we are, what is really going on right here, right now. Man, I'm so excited for us. I am so happy for us. We will have to turn up the internal sunshine here in the Northwest. Okay? Well, that's always a good idea anyway, Clark. Regardless of the outer environment and the outer conditions, right? We're going to turn it up anyway. So the weather is going to fluctuate. Your mind's going to fluctuate. Today's going to fluctuate. Humans fluctuate when they're forgetful of truth. But however, we got our hands on the thermostat. We got our hands on the inner controls affecting our attitude. Guess what? We are self-masteries. We are masters of ourselves. We are on a quest for self-mastery. That means that if I want to be positive all day long today, I have the skill set that I've honed and practiced over many, many lifetimes, including this one, that I can control my focus. I can control my mind. If you can control your mind, you win the day. You can win the world over with that controlled, tranquil, positive mind. You can win hearts. You can be a stealer of people's negative energy and recycle it into the sacred fire of your conjuring as a sorcerer and a sorceress, of this musician that you are, to transform all your humanness into your soul magnificence. Ultimate, are you high, Ninja? I'm high. You got that right. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. The bot must have timed you out. Oh, I see. It's not Ninja. I thought you said that. Okay, maybe you need some love in there, brother. Right? I don't have time anymore for limitations. Just a bunch of lies, and I don't compromise. I don't have time anymore for limitations. Just a bunch of lies, and I don't compromise. If you just look at history and you look at the Gandhis and you look at the Mother Teresas and the Martin Luthers, they all had something in common. They didn't compromise the truth as they were feeling and centering and anchoring in. They just didn't and they put it into action. So their actions was absolutely in tune with their inner convictions against all odds, against two of them, Martin Luther King and Gandhi, got shot because the negative side just doesn't, it's going to fight tooth and nail to keep you down and out in Beverly Hills, to keep you like all the rest of the screaming maniacs of forgetfulness of truth, everyone just crazily mad at each other. That's the job of the dark side. But listen, one thing that those folks I just described had in common, they stuck to their soul convictions. I don't have time anymore for limitations. Just a bunch of lies, and I don't compromise. 'cause I don't have time anymore for limitations. Just a bunch of lies, and I don't compromise. I don't have time anymore for limitations. Just a bunch of lies, and I don't compromise. So I'm going back to the place where I belong. And I'm going back to the place where I belong. I'm going home to soul magnificence. I'm going home to my soul magnificence. I'm going home to my soul magnificence. I'm going home to my soul magnificence. Seek refuge in your soul. Give me shelter. You can't walk around this planet Earth exposed to the elements. That's why you have clothing and houses and the air conditioning and the heater system and all that. We cannot stay exposed to the elements, but I'm not just talking about physical. I'm talking about the bombardment of your own thoughts. I'm talking about your own restless desires for these things of the world and your own belief systems, the BS belief systems that you have going on, and all the angst and the anger that you still have going on. You see what I'm saying? So take refuge in your soul. Your soul will brighten up your day. I promise you, this meditation period, I promise you, will brighten up your day. Be sincere. Open up. Ask for help. You can't make it on your own. It's not designed that way. You need a lot of assistance. You need a lot of TLC constantly, and your soul is just ready to give that to you if you will hibernate. If you will hibernate and cremate all the stuff that's going to keep you from hibernating. Blast it out of existence. It's going to go anyway when the body goes. This is why the divine pulls you backstage and hugs you and says, see, my dear, you're not any of that stuff. Google near-death experience. Read some. Read one every night. It's the holiest teachings there are on the planet. It's the greatest stuff. These people are just like you and me. They're gang people, this and that. And they still, of course, because everyone is still a soul. Please, no, there is no evil soul. They are embraced by the love and the light. Read that, bears. If you're having a hard time with that quiet time, that prayer time, that contemplation, read NDE, one NDE every night. Because we don't have time anymore for limitations. We don't have time anymore for limitations. Just a bunch of lies, and we don't compromise. Just a bunch of lies, and we don't compromise. Going back place where we belong, and we're going back to the place where we belong. We're going home to our soul magnificence. 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 Close those physical eyes. Stop watching the toy show of this physical world. And that's just as you go about your daily duties. Then we come on and we turn on some more shows. TV shows. It's all right, my dear. The soul is needing you to escape one way or the other. because no one can take the elements, the bombardment of this delusion. So we go to drugs, we go to being in war, we go to hatred, we go to everything until we finally realize that ain't it. Because love is relentless and it's going to guide you and be with you in your darkest nights of the soul. It's always here with you in all of our countless thousands of lifetimes until finally you realize, you know what? I've had enough. Finito. I'm done. I'm done. There's got to be something better than what I'm going through and what I'm feeling right now. I am done with it. And when the soul hero in you says, I'm done with this, then it's going to pull you inside. And you're going to finally find that shelter. You're going to finally find that cave of stillness, that place, that happy place with the fire of love, the warmth of love, true love, of the positive energy that will heal all your distress and all your ills and everything, so your body is in radiant health, and it will quiet your mind so your mind sees absolutely clearly, not necessarily things, it sees beneath the scenes, between people, the invisible, intangible, the scintillating light. It becomes a miracle. It becomes absolutely pure magic. It becomes a wonderland of love and a wonderland of light. This is the message that our soul wanted to give us this AM. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing lyrics. Are you ready for this lyric? Woo! So happy to have you on this love line. I was just getting ready to sign off because it's been a power-packed hour. Woo! As always, because you are power-packed. Everyone is power-packed. You are a soul power-pack. Remember your soul. Remember your soul. Forget the world. Stop watching the toy show of this world and go within and close your eyes and use your intuitive imagination. Most people are living totally by the little bit that they know, and that little bit that they know is 100% not accurate, and it could be very dark and negative. If nothing else, it's a total distraction. Why don't we live for what we don't know? So we close our eyes. This is true meditation. You forget what you don't know because you have a fire of passion, of yearning for what you don't know, and you are desperate because you're in so much pain, you're in so much fear. Use that desperation, use that transmuting energy, use that alchemy to focus on what's really going on that you don't know about, my dear. There's a party going on, a galactic, universal, and beyond celebration of such high joy and happiness and ongoing love. The real deal, and we don't want to be a part of that. We don't want to know about that. We don't want to spend our precious ticks of a second on a second-hand clock, tick, 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 in this kind of way to grow and wake up and realize? Yes, we do. That's the big yes that we talked about earlier. That's the big yes that the soul, your soul, even when you go, no, not me, stubborn old me, I can do and think and do whatever I want to, damn you, right? No, that big old soul says, hey, I love you. I just see you acting there, little ego. You're a pretty good actor, little ego. I love that underneath the ego is me. You, the ego, think that this outer world is real, but I'm the soul that allows your ego, allows me, the soul, which is the ego is the pseudo soul, to act up because that's how you want to learn. I want to let you do it. But that big yes, I am an immortal soul, one with the infinite spirit. We are one, beloved, we are one. As I love you, you love me too. I love you, you love me too. As I keep on loving you, you keep on loving me. That's meditation. That's what you're going to find, oh bears. Go within, hibernate. Take a real great vacation retreat now through the rest of December, please. We're going to hit the tarmac running in January 3rd. GitaStudy.com with me is going to happen. That's when we really, this has been a teaser to the Love Ninja Games, Ajayo and Lyric. This is a teaser, the GitaStudy.com. That's the real ninja training. Jan 3rd, we'll hit the tarmac, 7 a.m. stream and another channel. The rest will have our streams here. You got it? So we have a game plan. We have a beautiful strategy of the soul, because the soul is 24/7 helping you to wake up, my dear. It has got the plan, the great escape plan. It's got the divine plan for you. It's got happiness in store for you. It has a new life, a new beginning. It has so much love ready to burst forth within you. So that big yes, 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 I meditate and I cremate that which is disturbing my soul tranquility, my soul peace, my soul happiness. That's why there's physical death. Don't you see? Because we need a break from this total identification with the unreal. Source pulls us back, gives us a big hug, and says, now go back and learn what you didn't learn last time. I'm loving you. You just felt it. Now go down. And then we learn, and finally, one of these days you'll go back up there and Source say, good job. You were actually loving, letting me love through you. Now go back down. And when you can love everyone and everything all the time equally, then you don't have to go back down to that residence, that cheap, hostile environment. A hostile kind of living, but a hostile environment of the duality. I've said enough, way enough. We're the Love Force Revolution. I love you truly, madly, and deeply, everybody. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Re-listen to parts of this stream, because I do believe there's a lot of soul power coming through. Can you feel it, everybody? We're on it. The soul is saying yes. Soul magnificence. We're going home to soul magnificence.